Yes, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome. So today I'm gonna talk to you guys about the gold setup, potential gold setup that I've been in this week, and what I'm gonna be looking for next week. Today's Friday, and I usually don't trade on Friday, so I'm gonna tell you guys: make sure when you do trade on Friday, make sure you're already in profit. If you're not in profit before Friday comes, you'll put your finger down, put your thumb down, should I say, and wait for next week. So guys, listen, this week has been actually a nice, fabulous week. And I did tell people, especially on my chat, that definitely I'm going to break down the whole process of why I got into the trade that I got into the trade this week. So of course, Friday is done. The market's still open, by the way. Usually this is my setup that I usually go for, but I'm not going to go for a setup because it's Friday and I don't want to be stuck in the market to the weekend. So I'm patient enough to wait for next week and then we go again. But before I get into it, let me break down the reason why I went for this trade, the reason why I went for this trade, and also the reason why I went for this trade, which is, even though I took an L taking this trade over here, but it's cool though, man. I had 2 trades this week that slapped, and I also lost 1 trade this week. So all in total, I had 3 trades this week in 1 week. So that was good. The market's actually been giving me grace. So let's break it down. I want to actually go to a whole new gold that I haven't marked up so you guys can see exactly what's going on and what was the reason why I took those trades, right? Cool. All right, 4 hours time frame like I usually do. I always use, when I'm marking up my chart, guys, it's got to be on a 4 hours time frame, bro. I don't like marking up my charts in, like, 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame. Yo, the worst things I've ever heard a trader do is mark his chart up in a 1 minute time frame, bro. I don't understand why people do that, but listen, each to their own. All right, cool. 4 hours time frame, we can tell that the trend looks like it's about to reverse. The reason why I say the trend look like it's about to reverse, because price action is showing me reversal sign. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually just mark up exactly what I see price doing, and then I'm gonna bring it down so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. So let's say this low, we have this low over here, these lows, these highs, these lows, these highs, these lows, this high, this low. It looks a bit funky though, guys, but boom, boom, and we're currently here right now. All right, let's bring this down a little bit so we can see what we're looking at with gold. And guys, if you're new to my channel, the only pair I talk about is trading gold. I usually don't trade no other pairs but gold. I'm actually good with gold, 70% win rate with gold. So I just stick to what I know. You know that saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. All right, cool. So the same chart I just marked up over this section over here will be this over here. So I'm going to break down everything I'm looking at and the reason why I'm getting into a trade. So if I mark this chart up, and I want you guys to have a look at this, guys. So over here, this is a high that I was looking at. This high got broken. This was a new high. This is a correction. Then I'm going to mark up this correction as well so I can see exactly what price is doing also. So I mark this correction up as well, right? Boom. So after marking this correction, this low over here, yeah? These low over here, yeah? After marking up this, So after marking up this low over here, let me put like an arrow so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So what you should be looking for like next week, especially when the market opens. When price comes down to this level over here, we already know that price is going to come to a level that it's been to before, which is around this level over here. You can see it from this, right? So we're going to mark up this bit over here. Let me borrow you for a bit and just put you here, right here. This high over here, right? I'm going to mark this high over here. This high right here, and we already know price is going to where it's gone to before just by looking at how everything looks like from here. This is the high over here that price is coming up to so far right now, which is here right now. So we know that when price comes up to this level, we're going to go for a buy position, aiming for this high over here, and also trying to potentially aim for this level over here, right? This level, not this high yet, this level over here, right here. So the level over here is what we're trying to aim for, and then we will take profit and we wait for price to create another low, and then if price does end up coming to this level again, then we're going to aim for a buy position, aiming for this. But we want to see what low has been created around here for us to feel comfortable to go for a buy position and having a nice stop loss, especially on a 4 hours time frame, right? So you can see over here how you see price coming up here, right? Price is coming back up to this level. Usually I would have went for a short for this level because we have strong seller points over here. We will have sellers pushing the price all the way down. Because I know that this lows over here was not broken. Also, this lows over here was not broken. So it's giving like a swing type of look, right? So this is what we're getting from the market when we're looking at the market. We're looking at basically a swing, you know, the market doing something like this. It's giving us like a swing low. So we have a swing low over here as well. Let's over here as well. That's going on over here. So this is a nice little, you know, this is a nice little look that price is about to reverse and go up to, you know, the last level that has been broken, which is 3,400, right? But before we want to get into the trade, how we're getting into the trade, what we're looking for when we're getting into the trade is simple. Understand that when price comes back to this level over here, there's going to be like a strong rejection that's happening. Hence the reason why I told a lot of people in my chat, don't go for no trade on Friday because you do not want to get yourself in a, you know, like in a drawdown, and then over the weekend, you're stuck in the drawdown and you're waiting for it to open at 11 on Sunday just because you're in a drawdown. You don't want to trade like that. And you've got to remember the price, like, you know, the money's not going anywhere in Forex. The money's going to be there. Forex is going to be there. The only thing you got to work on is yourself, your patience, and your discipline. So on a 4 hours time frame, you can see like these highs, this kind of stick is closed right above these highs over here. So that's a beautiful indication to let us know that there's a reversal about to happen. Do I say take a trade just because you saw my YouTube channel and you're thinking, I'm going to go for a buy, I don't care because David said that the price is going to go up? No, my thing is trade responsible and actually wait for price to actually come to a nice level. You can feel comfortable in going for a trade, and also you can feel comfortable of where your SL is going to be. Because think about it, guys. If I really wanted to go for this trade right now, right? We see this trade right now, this beautiful setup right now. We see price coming up to this level over here. We're seeing price breaking this high, making a new high, a correction, not breaking this low, looking like a swing low. And you can see price coming up here. We already know that when price comes up around this level, it's going to be a strong rejection. And we also know that we have a nice little support area around this level over here. So when price does correct itself, we know there's a nice little support area over here. If price breaks past this level, stops, correct itself and go back up, we have a clear indication, guys, that is an uptrend. The only thing we need to do now is find the right position to jump in and to put our SO and our TP. Of course, the TP is definitely going to be going for like, you know, 3,450. Of course, that's what the TP is going to be like. But before we aim for this position, we got to make sure that the SO that we're going to put our SO is making sense. That's the reason why I told you guys to wait, right? So let me go back to the reason why I took those type of setups that I showed you guys over here, right? The reasons why I took this type of setup right over here, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I took the setup over here as well. So when I saw price coming up to this level over here, that was a nice indicator to let me know that, okay, cool, price is coming up to this level over here. I'm going to go for like a short position. Actually, price, no, hold on, excuse me. I got to be accurate with what I'm talking about, guys. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Let's go. So when I saw price come up to this level over here, I was paying attention to what was going on around this level. Every time when price comes here, when I go on my line chart, I can see that price has been rejected so many times when it came up to this level. Gave man enough clue to say to myself that, all right, cool. If price comes back to that level again, I'm going to go for a short position. And that's one of the reasons I went for a short position, and I got off from the next trade around this level. I waited for price also to see if price was going to break these lows over here, and it did not break the low. So I went for another opportunity knowing that price was coming around up to this level over here. And then I went for a buy, getting off the trade from this level. The only thing that I think that I done wrong this week was not actually waiting for price to give me a clear indication of exactly what it was doing. So when I did go for a buy position over here, initially I went for a sell position because I saw price was coming down to this level. Then I went for a sell position, but of course price took me out of the market, which is fine. It's all right. That's a clear indication that every time we lose a trade, price is telling us something that that's actually the wrong move, that I'm about to go up. So what I do when I trade, especially with my strategy, I don't try to guess where price is going. Price is going up, price is going down. The only thing I'm looking at is price action, the trend, and the trend that was there before. So obviously looking at everything from a bigger from a bigger scale, I can tell that we're about to have a nice little reversal again. You can see over here we have a swing low, swing low. So when I say swing low, this is a swing low. Whoops. This is a swing low, guys. When you see price come like this, making a swing low, this is a swing low. We also have another swing low over here. This is a swing low as well. This is a swing low also. Sorry about my artistic ways how I'm trying to show you guys. I hope you guys get it though. So this is my swing low, then we have a swing high. So this is a swing high over here. We have a nice little swing high over here. So this is a swing high. And also we have another swing high right here. Right here is a swing high. Let's get all of that in there because they're all swing highs. So this is a swing high. We have a swing low right here. This is how you're gonna mark it up. Then we also have another swing low over here. Then we have a swing high here. So just watch what the market's doing. So you see the market is just, swing high, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. A semi little downtrend that's happening, and now like a reversal coming back to that level. And now it's all about waiting for a nice little breakout, correction. Then we're gonna trade a continuation. So that's how I trade. That's what I'm looking for gold as well, guys. Like, because I was telling you guys over, I think it was today. I was telling you guys to actually be patient, wait for price to tell you exactly what it wants to do before you start going for a trade. Because the worst thing you don't want to do is, because you know it's an uptrend, you do something like this. Because this is what I'll be seeing some people do. They'll do something like, okay, they'll make an entry right here, they'll put the SO all the way down here, and they'll be going for this trade all the way up there. It really doesn't make any sense doing trades like that. There's no need to do trades like that. You can actually just wait for your setup to come and then take a trade and make sure that your stop loss is a nice reasonable level that you can actually enter for a trade, whatever lows that's been created over here. If a low be created above here, but majority of the time when I'm trading gold, I usually see low get created below the range that it just broke out from. Just giving you a heads up on that one there, guys. But I also want to show you guys something that I've been looking at overall. I just don't look at the 4 hours time frame. I will break it down and look at the day time frame as well. See exactly what's happening in the day time frame. Beautiful structure on the day time frame. If we mark up the chart on the day time frame, we can see that the structure is looking beautiful. So let's mark it up on the day time frame and see exactly what's going on. Day time frame, you can see we can say, let's mark up this high over here. We mark up this high over here on the day time frame, so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. So when the market opens in the weekend, you know exactly what I'm looking at, you know exactly what I'm going for, and you know exactly what I'm waiting for price to show me. So you see this high over here. So we're gonna say price has broken past this high. It's made a new high. These highs are also correcting itself, taking people lows out the market. 1, 2. Not really coming back down to this area over here of interest and staying around above this level. So when we say price is staying around above this level, we're going to mark up this bit that where price is staying at. And also, you guys need to be careful of fake outs as well, because this is a fake out right here, making you feel like price is going to come down here. People going for shorts and it's just taking everyone out of the market. So now you see price coming back up to this level. There's a strong support over here, strong resistance over here where sellers are pushing the price back down, but buyers has managed to take control of the market in the day time frame. So that's a clear indication that we're having like a bullish momentum to the upside. So now we can just look at it and say, okay, cool, we've got a nice solid candlestick on the day time frame over here, and we also have 6 hours to this candlestick close. So we want to see what the next candlestick of the day candlestick shows us, because we know that's going to give us a low that we need to tackle the trade. So guys, make sure you guys are patient enough to know when to trade and when not to trade, right? So we'll go back on the 4 hours time frame quickly. So everything I just showed you guys in the 1 hour time frame, I hope it makes sense to you guys. So you guys should know exactly what type of trades you should be looking forward to when the market opens in the morning. We're all aware that it's going to be an uptrend. The reversal is looking beautiful, looking sexy, should I say. So I'm even excited for when the market opens tomorrow, because there's great opportunities. No need to take no trades right now on a Friday. Just chillax, man. Just have a good time with your family or friends. Enjoy the weather. If you're in the UK, we have a beautiful weather right now. It's going to be like 34, 32, crazy. You know what I mean? So just enjoy yourself and just save your money at the end of the day. But apart from that, that's really everything I got to say to you guys in terms of like looking for a new setup with gold. And I'm sure to lock in with you guys on Monday, 9 o'clock. And make sure you guys pull up. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And make sure you push the notification button just to let you know when I go live, so you don't miss out on no setups that I'm going to go into. I'm going to catch you guys in a bit. You stay blessed.